guys, Marcy here, and today I want to bring you my favorites for the month of February. Now I know this whole setup is a little bit different. It is absolutely beautiful here where I live. It has been so nice out for like the past 3 or 4 days. I just had to take advantage of it. I have the door open, I have all my windows open, and I'm just kind of soaking the sun in. So if you like this setup, I can try and stay here. I don't know how good the lighting really is without everything all opened up, but we're gonna try it out for today. So as I said, I have all of my favorites from the month of February. Couple high-end, couple low-end, couple skincare, just a little bit of everything in this one. So with that said, let's get started. So the first thing I want to talk about is a makeup product that I talked about in a couple past videos. I said I was going to get back to you guys and I never did, and I just wanted to touch on it now because it has become one of my favorites, and that is the Maybelline Dream Wonder Fluid Touch Foundation. I'm sure you guys have seen other people talk about this on YouTube. I spoke about it myself. I got 2 colors. This is the color I like more, but the product and the formula itself is very, very similar to the Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Drugstore wise, this is probably as close as you're going to get to that formulation. It is extremely lightweight. You can't tell it's on. It blends in really, really well. The only thing I will say about this foundation is you have to work with it quickly. It can tend to set, like once you put it on, you want to basically put it on, and then if you're using a beauty blender especially, you want to put it on and then essentially just dab it right in as soon as you put it on. You don't want to let it sit on your face because then it can get kind of hard to work with. But other than that, this foundation is remarkable for drugstore, and I have been using it on a regular basis. So the next thing I want to talk about is also from the drugstore. It is the Rimmel Stay Matte Pressed Powder. You guys know all about this, I am sure. It has been a long time favorite, and it's not the translucent. I'm in the color 005 Silky Beige, but I just absolutely love this for It's okay, it didn't break. But I absolutely love this for setting my face and just giving me that nice matte color that I'm looking for. It blends really, really well. It stays in place all day, and like I said, this one does really, really do a good job at mattifying the skin. I don't necessarily need that because I am so dry, but I do get oily sometimes in certain places on my face. So if you are an oily person, you're going to absolutely love this. And it's so, so affordable. I think it's under $5 at drugstores. Next, I'm going to move up the scale in terms of money. The next thing I want to talk about is the Tarte Precision Longwear Liner from their Lights Camera Lashes collection. It looks just like this. I actually got this one in a Sephora Draw the Line haul box that I got, and I just really, really love this. It is a felt tip liner. As you can tell, it is extremely black. That tip is extremely long, and it does whatever you want it to do. I just love this liner. I think it is incredibly easy to work with. Since the felt tip moves, you can, it's really easy to flick up. I am not a big liquid liner wearer. You guys all probably know this by now, but if I am wearing a liquid liner, there's a very good chance it is this. And honestly, I have Kat Von D's liner in Trooper, and I have this, and I like this better than Trooper. It's not as matte as Trooper is, but I think the color is better. I think it applies better. I just overall like this liner a lot better than Kat Von D's in Trooper. I know it's just personal preference, and I know a lot of people love that Kat Von D liner, but I just would rather this. So I do really, really like and recommend this. The next thing I want to talk about is a brush, and since my skin is so dry, I generally don't use a brush to apply my foundation. I usually either use my fingers or some kind of a sponge. But this brush in particular, I love for my foundation application, and it is the Bare Minerals Perfecting Face Brush. It looks like this, and I don't know if you guys would be able to see, but it's basically just a circular shape, and then in the middle it dips down. So this came out specifically to go with their Bare Skin Serum Foundation. I bought the two as a pair together. but this is sold separately from that. But this is supposed to be used with the Bare Skin Serum Foundation. Unfortunately, the Bare Skin Foundation just did not work for me, so I got rid of it. But I kept this brush because I liked the way it applied my foundation, unlike any other brush I've ever used before. But there's just something about this. I don't know if it's the way the bristles are made or what, but this I can use. I can put it all over my face. It doesn't leave me streak marks. It doesn't leave me looking patchy because my skin is so dry. That is a common thing with brushes, that you can see a lot of streak marks, or it just picks up on all of your patchiness. This doesn't do any of that. It just blends in my foundation like a dream, and I absolutely love it. Now, this is pretty pricey for a brush. I think it's somewhere in the $28 to $30 range just for this brush, but I just, I love it. I love it, and I have abused it, and it's finally starting to shed on me a little bit, so I think I'm going to have to get a new one soon. But this brush for me and my dry skin was totally worth it. Moving right along, next on the topic of brushes, I want to talk about a brush cleaner. This brush cleaner I have had for 6 months now, the same one. I have not replaced it, and it is finally getting to the point where I'm going to need to get a new one. And it is the Sephora Solid Brush Cleaner Dry Clean. So it looks just like this, and this one in particular is a coconut flavor. So then you open it up and you have your solid thing of soap, and then you also have a little silicone pad. So the way this would work is, you know, you dip your brush in water, you swirl it around in this part, and then you swirl it around on the silicone pad. It gets all of the gunk and makeup and whatever buildup of stuff is on your brush. It gets it right out on this, and then you just rinse off your brush, lay it out to dry, and you are good to go. I absolutely love this for a deep clean brush. At like really deep cleaning and removing all that gunk out of your brushes. Not to mention, it conditions your brushes and it leaves them smelling beautiful. Now, this is not something you want if you just want to do a really quick clean. Then you need something like the Cinema Secrets brush cleaner or the Vera Mona color switch, or a DIY version of one of those two. When it comes time that you really need to like deep clean and get all of that stuff out of your brushes, this is fantastic. And I think this runs about $15 at Sephora. So the last two things I want to talk about in this February favorites is hair products. The first one I want to talk about is by Herbal Essences, and it's their Honey I'm Strong Rinse Off Conditioning Treatment. So it comes in a jar that looks just like this, and you open it up, and it is part of that Honey I'm Strong line, which they also have in shampoo and conditioner. So you do get like a strong honey smell, but it's basically a jar. You just open it up and the product's in there. And when you're in the shower, it's basically a deep conditioner. So you just want to scoop it up, put it in the parts of your hair that you need like really conditioned, let it sit in there, and then rinse it out. And I absolutely love what this does to my hair. It makes it, not only does it condition it and help me get all of the tangles out, since I just got out of the shower, guys. My hair is like thick, and it's curly on top of being thick. So I constantly am getting knots out of my hair. It's just, my hair is very hard to maintain. And this does a great job at just helping me condition it and keep it as healthy as I can and getting all those knots out. This I found at Big Lots for $1.25, guys. $1.25. So if you have a Big Lots near you, check it out. This product is totally worth it. And the last thing I want to talk about is something I actually got from an Ipsy bag. It's the Brio Geo Curl Charisma. So basically, I just put this on right after I get out of the shower, and it just gives me fantastic curls that stay all day. And it doesn't leave your hair feeling very, like how hairspray can leave your hair feeling very stiff. Your hair still feels like your hair. You can move it around. It's flexible. It smells great, and it gives you very nice curls. So on the days that I do have my hair very curly, I'm either using this or the Living Proof 5-in-1. And that is it, guys. That is everything in my February favorites. I hope you liked this video. As always, any questions, comments, you guys know where to leave them. And if you like what I bring to this wonderful thing we call YouTube, you can always just like or hit that subscribe button. I love you guys, and I'll see you later.